I picked these bags up off eBay. I'd looked around for different types, but they was all leather and too big, and I didn't think they was the sort of bag that would look too good on the back of an old 1968 military looking bike. Anyway, I picked these up. I think it was about £8, £9 off eBay. Didn't particularly like all the little pockets and gadgets and stuff like that. I just liked the shape of the bag. It was good enough. So I cut all the bits off, as you can see here. Just went through it all. Took me time. Did a wrong cutting a bit, which you'll see in a minute. Cut it a bit too short. Just trim them all off, because you don't need all this. Basically, I just wanted the bag and the straps that go over the top to the front. So all the little inside pockets, all the little bits, I just trimmed them all off. Didn't need these things as well. I think it's this one here that I trimmed a little bit too short. Yeah, you see I've cut through it a bit that, but anyway, I worked through this. Just gradually went through everything. Didn't particularly like the colour of this, but you can get canvas bag spray. It's like you can get it from the hobbycraft shop, and you can change the colour a bit. And because it's made of acrylic type material, you can singe the end of it and stop it from fraying. So these are all the bits that I cut off. Totally didn't need any of that. And now here's the bits of metal, because I wanted to make a frame. It needed a frame to give it some kind of square structure. Can't have the bags flopping about on the bike. That would just look stupid. So pick this stuff up from a local store in the UK called B&Q. Thin lightweight metal. And started to make the shapes using MAP gas here. MAP gas gets hot really fast, and you can move the bars pretty good when you do it. It doesn't take ages to heat it up. Put it in a vise, get them to the shape you want, cut it, bend the next one, little tack weld, make sure it's first. It's all bespoke this, you're making it up as you go along. There's no structure to it. You just watch a few YouTube videos and think, yeah, I can do that, and that's what I did. That's good gas though, that really is. That's basically one of the bars. So now I just put that together, tacked it up. And then fitted it inside, see if it works. Look, there's the bottom piece now. That's the shape. Still all floppy, the bag. Got to put 4 side pieces in now, and then put one in the top. But you've got to have it to a certain tightness. You can't have it all flopping around. It just doesn't look right. Well, there's one of the bars. As you can see, this is how it's going together. So I need to cut 4 of those and get them tacked in. Well, there's the other top one. That was made. Bit of a tight fit, pulling them over. But you'll see in a bit when it's all finished that you put the side bars in and it tightens up. Looks pretty good. So there's the finished part with the bars in, all tack welded. Not really bothered about it being watertight, because there's a plastic container that's going inside. It's just about the appearance, it's the aesthetics. When it's fitted, you'll see it looks nice, it looks good. It looks like it's not out of place on the bike later on when you see it. You've got to put some brackets in it now so it holds on the side of the bike frame. But I'm pleased with that. I've obviously got to do another one for the other side, but yeah, it looks better without all those little pouches inside it. Get them sprayed up in a bit when I've finished. Getting it all painted. You'll see the difference. It transforms it when it's all painted up. It's never going to last forever, this. They're only cheap bags. They're only cheap to buy and cheaply made. Doesn't look like great material. So these are the back bars that I made. Not pretty, but it doesn't need to be. They've all been put in line then, so it'll bolt up. There you go, there it is in situ now. It looks pretty good. I'm well impressed with it. And now here's where I transform it a bit and paint it up. You wouldn't think you paint canvas, but you do. Hobbycraft. I'll show you the cans in a bit, the colour that I chose. And because they're not watertight, these things, I put 2 holes in the bottom. I fully expect water to get in. It's never going to be watertight, this. They're not made for that. You'll see in the bottom of mine, I'll probably put, you might catch it in the video here. These 2 holes in the bottom. No, I've not put them in yet, but basic, that's a good little stuff. Here it is all sprayed up. This is black stove enamel. Wife wasn't too pleased when I painted them and stuck them inside the oven, but you got to do what you got to do. That's one of the cages done. Pretty hard wearing the paint because it just gets baked on. None of it comes off in your oven, so when the missus is out, get them stuck inside. Leave them in there for an hour, as long as the better, it doesn't make any difference. And there's the other one. A bit of gas, some metal. Metal was cheap from B&Q. It's just the time it takes you to do it. A couple of hours and it was done. And here's the stuff that I sprayed them. There it is. Gold acrylic professional spray paint for canvas. And it looks like a greeny shade, but it's not. It's like a dark grey. They dry kind of like harder. It's not as floppy as it was the material now because it's got paint on it. But it's not like paint you paint your gates with. It's like it's just like a spray. And there's the one for the other side. I think they look pretty good. I was well impressed with them. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.